Hello, Cancer. How are you doing? This is your energy reading for the week of 17th of October. I hope you're doing well. And this is a general reading. And as you may know by now, Cancer people, that I do not do traditional tarot. So this is a highly intuitive reading and just reading energies. Okay. So I'm going to pick 3 cards and take it from there. And it says Guide of Wands. Okay, Cancer, Guide of Wands. And then we have 5 of Swords. And we have here Guardian of Wands. Okay. So, Guide of Wands. Something to question yourself on. It seems as though you are following something or trend or following someone or a trend or following something which you think is good for you, but it may not be. So this may be, like a trend to do with like health. It could be something to do with, like it's almost like you're jumping on a bandwagon and following what other people are doing because they seem to have good results and you think that it's going to be the same for you, but you're just being led down the wrong path for you. So something to think about now. What is it that you are just following and you're not really sure about this thing that you're doing, right? It could be a health trend. It could be a new habit that you picked up. It could be something that you've been doing that is very popular, and so it could be computer games, it could be like watching a certain series on Netflix or something like that, right? And it may not necessarily be good for you. Okay, it may be good for other people, it may be entertaining for them, but actually it's not good for your general well-being. Okay, so something to look at, and I would ask you to observe in your own life, in your habits currently. What is it that you're doing that you may not necessarily be doing because you think it's good for you, but because everyone else is doing it? Okay, and that the reason why this has come up, I think it will have a big impact on you, and potentially a negative impact on you in the future. So you might want to consider this, take this as a word of caution maybe, and see what you can do. Now, this card is talking about you standing on shaky ground, not shady ground, shaky ground in terms of your reality. What you thought was true is no longer true. What you thought served you well actually no longer serves you. So it ties in very closely with the first energy, right? About following a trend or something. It's almost like your reality is now shaky. Everything seems is changing and potential to fall apart. So before you allow things to fall apart, work with self-honesty. Ask yourself, what is it I need to be honest about so that I can be proactive in allowing transformation to take place instead of being a victim of change, right? When we're in charge of transformation, we take charge, right? We are the owner. We are we are the masters of our own lives. And when we're able to do that, then we feel less of a victim of circumstances and situation. So this is the energy coming up for you this week. But on a positive note, you also have a new guide coming in to assist you. So this new guide could be a physical guide, like a new teacher, a new mentor, a new coach coming into the scene for you, Cancer. But it could also mean a spiritual guide, right? So if you're on a spiritual path, there's a high chance that there is the energy of the energy is very similar to Archangel Gabriel, though I will not say that it is Archangel Gabriel, but something similar. Okay, so if you're on a spiritual path and you're open to this idea, then something for you to contemplate on, to pray about, or meditate upon. Okay, but if you're not yet on that kind of spiritual journey, then your teacher or the change of guides is most probably a physical, like a person. Okay, so a real teacher, a real mentor, a real coach, something like that. Okay, so that change is coming for you. So let's see the next 3 cards for you, Cancer. What we have from this deck. We want some clarifiers on that situation that we were referring to about What kind of trends are you following that may not serve you? Reality on shaky ground, so change coming up, that sort of thing. We want some clarifiers for that. And we have here struggle. So the struggle here may be internal. So the fact that we pick this card and the picture is about this fish swimming upstream, right? So you are struggling in understanding what are your own needs. This seems to be coming up. That's the energy. And then reality hits you and realize that, oh, that's not what I wanted, right? And that's why there was a struggle. So let's see. Ancient wisdom, to tap into ancient wisdom. So ancient wisdom could also mean people who have been there before you, people who have much more wisdom than you. So seek the help of a teacher, right? So a new teacher in the scene, this could indicate that, right? Seek the help of a new teacher, and they have the wisdom that you're looking for in your own, sacred space. So create a sacred space for your personal growth, personal contemplation, whether it's a prayer spot, a meditation spot, or simply a spot that you go to connect with the earth and nature energies. You need that space, the quiet time for personal retreat. The retreat doesn't have to be like 7 days, or 1 day. It could just be a 10-minute retreat, right? Retreat into your own space. Have that space so that you have more clarity. For Cancer, let's pick 3 more cards here. And we have here, don't let your past hold you back. As you move forward, don't let your past hold you back. And then we have here, you and your loved ones are safe. So if you're worried about your family, your loved ones, know that everyone is okay. Despite you struggling, it doesn't mean that they are not safe, right? They are, and you are too. A time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take. Okay, so think about this, how you can allow the flow of life to come in, because maybe it's time to give. Okay, so let's pick clarifier from this particular deck. So truth. So Cancer, if you need more clarity about your personal growth, your personal journey, you can always book a private session with me. Details are below this video. And for Cancer, we have here, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? Okay, this is very similar to another sign. Another sign got this as well. I think it's Gemini, if I'm not wrong. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? And there are 10 things you can choose from, right? I'm going to read them all. Number 1, set stronger boundaries. Number 2, meditate and listen to your heart. Speak to yourself with compassion. Focus on your strengths. Saying no to something that isn't a soul yes. Say yes to something you're afraid of. Let go of what you cannot control. Stay far away from drama and negativity. Ask for help and allow it. Write down 3 things you are grateful for. All right, what can you do today to infuse more self-love and compassion in your daily life? Okay, Cancer, let's pick 1 card from this particular deck. We want an inspirational message for Cancer. And abundance. So this is very reassuring. So the reality that you're sitting on seems shaky. Time for change, right? That is just temporary, because abundance is coming your way. So let's see what it says. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and in human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. Okay, sorry. Abundance. All right, Cancer. Have a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.